As you can see, there is still a goldeneye couple on the pond. They're not the only ones. I saw another who took off whistle winging away as I came up on the peninsula. I've seen several mallard drakes, no females. Females are all sitting on nests at this point, probably up on the coulee sides in the brush. Seen now at least 3 opspinny families with goslings. What I'm not seeing so far are the coots, Axix. They were here last time I visited. There was 3 couples, so I had some hope that they were going to nest here, but I'm not seeing any yet today. Nor have I seen any green-winged teals, any blue-winged teals, any cinnamon teals, any redhead ducks. Last couple of years, in this time, or early summer at least, we've had a pair of wood ducks coming to hang around. They haven't nested here, but they've hung around. Haven't seen them. I missed the widgeons altogether, I think, if they even stopped in here. It is kind of the oddball year. It is the year with the Samachikism, the deceptive moon. So things are shifted up a bit, and this our first summer moon. We still got some of the guys of winter here, like this goldeneye, and yeah, it's not too surprising. It's definitely a good idea to kind of like to get out of the habit of only looking at the solar year, which the Western calendar is basically a solar year with fixed moons. But the moon in reality is not fixed, and so you gotta start paying attention to what she does as well, and how the animals' behaviors respond to her. So some behaviors are solar responses, some of them are lunar responses, some of them may be both, I don't know. But you know, looking at what I'm, you know, going around and seeing what I'm seeing today, by the solar calendar, we seem to be behind schedule, but by the lunar calendar, we're really pretty much spot on. Alright, now I've come across a curious scene. I have pieces of goose here, goose wings. I also have at least 2 turtles laying here, deceased. And I don't know, I mean, when I see the goose wings, my first thought is that coyote must have got to the goose, you know. But what's going on here? Often, look at that. That's a very interesting insect right there. What is that, eh? Haha. That's an insect I've never seen before. That's a creepy critter. Something that lives off the dead. there's anything on this other one. No. Here it is. What is that critter? I gotta try to get a photograph of that, but you can see here, this is definitely coyote dung right here. I mean, so all signs point to coyote, but I don't really know. There's that critter right there. Let me try to get a picture of him. Yeah, unfortunately that thing flew away. I think it was some kind of beetle, some kind of a cadaver beetle of some kind. But in any case, you know, you look at these turtle shells, and that's definitely been munched. That's a big animal. That's got to be the coyote or a dog, something like that. You know, even a domestic dog. Wouldn't put it past people coming to the pond to let their dogs munch a turtle or anything like that. But yeah, given that the coyote poop is right there too, my guess is that that's just a stash of miscellaneous stuff left there by coyotes who've been using the area as a kind of a what I like to call like a coyote playground, where they take the remains of their food, the bones and stuff like that, and play with them. So that's what I think is happening there. Alright, here's the main scene of that goose. Where I'm pretty sure that the coyote got to one of the geese. Probably at night, possibly a nesting goose. But one way or another, got to it and ate it here on the peninsula. One of the families with goslings on my path here. Oh, got another family right down below me here. Goslings. Let's see what we got here. This is a family with 6, 7, 8. One of them did not make it to the water. There you go. Come on, buddy. There you go. Get out there. He's kind of going crooked. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. It's not a good sign for him. This other family here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got a family with 8 and a family with 5. And if I remember right, back at North Pond we saw a family of 6. Right, so we got lots of goslings on the pond this summer, and we still got nests being incubated. Yeah, I almost just didn't note it because it's something that I don't know, but that's exactly the kind of thing that I should really be paying attention to. These little guys, this is some kind of little yellow, tiny yellow mustard of some kind. You see the seed pods and all that? It's much like the penny cress, like kind of a cress. Tiny little 4-flower or 4-petaled yellow flowered mustard family plant of some kind. I don't know what it is exactly, but I need to learn what it is. because it's one of the flowers that grows here. Yeah, so that's about it for my day at the pond, though I am going to head up and look for Rupert at one of the other rattlesnake hibernaculus. Rupert is the snake that last year I did surgery on, or helped do surgery on, and had him living at the house for a while. I released him when the snakes were going back to their dens, and I'm hoping they live through the winter. So given that there's still a lot of snakes at the den down here, so chance of Rupert is still up at his den. I've been to check in twice, found no snakes at that den, but it's been in the evening, maybe after they've already went back down under, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and check again. But yeah, this has been my day at the pond. Walking along the west length, I did not see any coots, so I don't know if there's any coots left here or not. If not, this will be the third year in a row that they've not nested here, following the construction of the under river sewage pipe and putting down that viewing platform in North Pond right over the area where they used to have one of their nests. So it's too bad. It's too bad. Oh, so we are back at Rupert's den. About the 4th or 5th time we've checked. Let's see if Rupert's around. I went to another den today and there was a bunch of snakes there, so I know at least some of the dens the snakes are still hanging out there. So I'm hoping right now we're going to see Rupert. We shall see.
Oh yes.
That's a small snake. That could be Rupert.
Let me see if I can focus in on him. There he is.
I'm going to move very slow to where I can actually take a picture of him.
Okay.
You got him in the camera?
Yeah.
So that's a young snake. That's about Rupert's age. It's possible. That's him, but I won't know for sure until I get home and check the back patterns. So let's just move really slow. Slower the better.
Because you never know where there might be a snake where we're walking, because they blend in really well.
So that, and they can feel our footsteps and stuff. If we don't want to send them diving into the holes, we need to take our time. It doesn't seem like noise is too much of a big deal. It might be too noisy, but when I'm talking, they won't go away. But if I'm moving around too swiftly, that freaks them right out.
It also freaks them out if you're scared, because they can smell it.
Yeah. Most of his body.
I don't know if that's Rupert. I think he'll recognize our voice.
I don't see any trying on his neck of having been injured, so I don't know if that's him, because I know he had a gash on his neck.
But it might have healed up really well, though.
Yeah, it could have. There is that possibility. No snake at the main den. Now I'm in better proximity of better view and better picture of him. This guy here, whoever he is. about the right size, but without any scarification, I have my doubts.
Yeah, I don't think that's Rupert either.
Yeah. There should be some sign of the healing on his neck, you know, some scar or some like change in his pattern or something, you know. It shows that he was injured there. Because I picked up those snakes that were caught in the netting like years before. They still have like scars from that netting. It is a young snake though. It's not, that's like a Rupert age snake. Oh yeah, it's gonna go in.
Oh, and I lost him in the camera. It was too close. No, if there was others, they would have started rattling when he rattled. Oh, I think they would have at least moved. You know?
Weird that there would only be one snake here. The others could have already taken off though.
Or they could still be underground. They could have been out earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And just went underground.
Keep visiting a little bit late,
Yeah. Maybe if we came out like around noontime, we'd see them, but...
Yeah, we're just out looking at Rupert's den. I don't think that was Rupert, but we'll check when we get home. There's a number of different plants flowering out here. These little white flowers are the moss phlox, and most of them you can see are at the end of their cycle. The nice open ones are in their prime, but most of them are gone. Here we have a cushion milk vetch that's just starting to flower. Here we have yellow mucinian, which is just flowering now. And right next to it here we got 9-leaf desert parsley, which should be flowering pretty soon. It's another kind of yellow umbrella plant. I know up the hill here on the way down by the top of the coulee we saw some early yellow locoweed. Here's some right here. There's some early yellow locoweed. You know, this is the stuff that's going on the dry coulee tops right now. The crocus Kipiapi is pretty much all played out. I'm not seeing any on this coulee ridge anymore where we were a couple of weeks ago.